Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted, so a thing might be played. So a thing might be played. Anyway, we just robbed Kurt of his extra special diary of Uda hidden away in the vault, and let's continue onward. Do I see a rose? I do believe I do, but we have to walk away from it a little. There we are. Kay apparently had to move on, get back to her mission. But... oh, Jack, your standards are too high. See, Garen's got a better sense of perspective on this. Anyway, Kay left us a rose ladder, which, seems like kind of a bad concept. Ow, 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 ow. Seriously, I don't want to be ungrateful or anything, but you'd think she could have left us a means of ascension that'd be a little less pointy. Anyway, we have to walk through a couple screens of overhead pipe to get through the rest of the sewer. Want to make sure I got my perspective right here. Very good. And so this pipe walking segment is a little bit fiddly, but nothing too traumatic. We've certainly handled worse. I just want to take it slow because it's a pain in the ass to redo. And as my most recent sewer platforming segment showed, I'm always a little less precise when I'm recording. Much as I'm pretty much always worse at everything when I'm recording. Anyway, we can go down into the sewer platforming section there, jump on the boxes, but there's no way of opening that gate from this side, so we'll just have to continue on, up the ladder, in this direction, if I can properly align myself with it. There we go. And we come out in the Belanium mine. Now this section is pretty much going to be a repeat right up until we get to the populated part of the mine, so I'm going to go ahead and chipmunk this beastie. And here we are. This time, the possessed Lance hasn't just slaughtered all the guards, so we can actually talk to them this time. And as this guy tells us, this time it is switch number 5 that's broken. However, we can go into the building and access switch number 4. So we'll be taking a very slightly different route from last time, although it will lead to something very different from what we've seen in Parallel 1. Something painful. Well, let's talk to some prisoners first. An unusual example of gratitude for the warden. Whereas this guy just wants to bulk up and go on a roaring rampage of revenge. I can't help but think life won't be quite that simple. I don't think that's adequate consolation at all. Yeah, I'm saying, dude. Anyway, the switch is over in the corner there. I don't think I actually need to weigh it down with a crate, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Before we proceed through gate number 4, I'm going to stop and do the usual save thing with our faithful servant Kaiser. We make a brief stop in the lava area, but we don't actually have to do the lava area this time. Oh, and is that pornography I see? You can't hide from me, porn. Now, something horrible is about to happen. I'm going to transact for some points with Regina, and in the meantime, I would like to say that the part that's coming up is just shameful. It is bad, and it should have been playtested out of existence. It's not just that it's difficult, which it certainly is, it's just terrible. The upcoming segment is too fun as turd is too delicious. And really, shame on CLIMAX for just not taking it out of the game and leaving it on the cutting room floor. But in any case, we've got our points from Regina. Let's talk to this guy. The rail car. The mother fist fucking rail car. Ugh. And this isn't even its worst incarnation. It comes back in a harder, longer form in future parallels. And we see the first problem right out of the gate. Garion's terrible polygon model that looks like Adam Prince of Eternia Lego edition. Anyway, this is how it works. You just have to hit the jump button whenever you come to a hole. And there we see the other problem with it. Because of the blocky-ass texturing and general low polygonal everything, it's hard to see the gaps in the rail bridge sometimes before you're right on top of them. Also, there are no checkpoints in either this version or the future longer one, so anytime you fuck up, you're back to the beginning. I'll try to do this correctly at first, but if it gets too bad, I'll resort to some fake slow motion. Doobie-doo. Doing reasonably okay so far. Ah! Fuck. Because of the track overlap, I couldn't see the gap until I was right on top of it. Let's try that yet again. Are you seeing how much fucking fun this is yet? Oh, you can use the shoulder buttons to activate a first-person mode. But because the first-person mode is just as blocky and poorly textured as everything else, it makes things no easier. You know, when I first discovered that trick, I thought, hey, this'll maybe allow me to see things a little better. Maybe I can, you know, looking from Garion's really badly modeled eyes, I can see those things coming up on me before, you know, I'm plummeting into them. But no, it doesn't help at all. I'm just a riding. And this is my standard method for making it through these relatively unscathed and with most of my sanity intact. When I see there's anything like a turn or a jump in my foreseeable future, I fail to react. Okay, saving state. Oh wait, why am I saving state now? That's dumb. I will save state in more intelligent places as I progress. Let's say after every set of jumps. Well, they're not really divided. Less talking, more concentration there, hon. Seriously, fuck this abortion of a minigame right in the air. I don't think I can adequately express my feelings of contempt for this whole business. You know, I'm just going to be quiet and try and do this correctly this time. I don't know if it's because I am rambling and not paying adequate attention to what I'm doing, or just because I'm having an off day, or because I'm recording, of course, but really, this is even worse than I usually do at this. And I'm really quite bad at this ordinarily. Okay, jump. And jump. Yay. Oh, also, as you may have noticed, the camera is fairly evil. It sometimes really goes out of its way to obstruct your clean view of the surroundings, and since I fuck up here a lot, I'm going to save state. And it was good that I did. Okay, let's try that again. And again. And again. Yay! And I think I'm running low on time, so we'll resume this horrible train wreck later. This is Un. See you soon.